to volunteer at the Big Sur Marathon, instead of just getting the usual 7 hours of service, you can get 9. Bad news is our aid station is near the end of the race, so we're going to be about 2 hours extra and not finished until about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. We do need more people, and we need another driver. So if there's anybody who has a parent who's interested in coming, you don't have to come. We'll be happy to take your mom or dad. Okay? We'll be leaving York School, pulling out of the parking lot at 5 in the morning. So you need to be here at 10 minutes till 5. That's 4:50 in the morning. I've printed out some more permission slips, and I'll be standing outside the door. These do say the correct time, that we won't be back until 2. So if you don't have a permission slip, you can get one of those from me. If you have one, get it turned in. I really need them by Thursday at lunch. I will not have time on Friday to deal with all the permission slips. So turn them in by Thursday at lunch. The other thing is, you also need to register and sign a waiver online. And that way you get your t-shirt, you put your t-shirt size on there as well. And if you do that by Thursday at noon, they hopefully will have the t-shirts ready for us by Friday to be picked up. So I have, again, a little information sheet for all of you to take home, even if you're just thinking about it, that also says here how to do the online registration. And it gives the password that you need in order to register online. It's a really fun thing. I hope you all can come.
Just a reminder, if you're making announcements, it looks like we have a lot today, so keep them short and concise.
We have a spiritual forum tomorrow. It's our last spiritual forum of the year. It will take place after second period in place of PATH. So D-Day tomorrow. We'll come to the chapel after second period. No PATH. It'll be a regular lunchtime schedule. The schedule will be posted in the front office for you, so you can have a look at that. For faculty, there'll be an email with that schedule today, so you can post that in your individual rooms if you'd like. Okay, thanks.
Many thanks to everyone who filled out the survey about communications. If you haven't had a chance, would you please do that? I'd like to have as much input as we could. We'll be having a meeting at lunch on Thursday in room 8, and we'll get in touch with you about being part of a focus group to look at all kinds of communication materials. Thanks very much.
Vera, can you stand up, please? And Tuan, are you here? Yes, I'd like to congratulate these two distinguished York poets. They both had their poems selected in a Monterey County poetry contest. On Saturday, they're going to be honored by the Carl Cherry Center of the Arts for their poetry, and their work is going to be published in a book of local young poets. So congratulations. I just want to plug the marathon. If you do the aid station, you're going to get to see the leading runners twice because it's going to be an out and back course, so that's going to be really cool. So sign up for that. Speaking of running, we have a message from our local runner, Roland. Yeah.
So I think everyone should give cross country a try. It's something that I started when I came to York. And I found that it's an experience that I've enjoyed and it's kind of made me a better person. And I've tried to get other people to join me in this experience that I love, but I'm usually greeted with really refusal and then kind of a lame excuse of why they think they can't do it. One of the most annoying responses I've gotten is some people say in cross country it's pointless because you're just running around for no reason. Like, there's no point to it. But people who say this really aren't taking into account like the hard work and the dedication that runners are putting into it, and also the feeling of accomplishment you feel after you're done with the race. Another person has told me that they don't want to do it because they've heard it's too painful. And it's true that cross country can be tough, but it's worth it because after you're done, you found that you look back and you see what you've done and you're proud of yourself for it. And lastly, probably the most common response I get is people tell me that, oh, I'm not a runner. That's not something that I do. I can't imagine running 3 miles willingly. And my response to them would be that if you tried it, if you gave it a chance, you might find that you enjoy it or you're good at it, and it's something that you might stick with. So next fall when signups come out, I hope that you'll give it a try. You'll find that it'll keep you in shape, you'll build a good work ethic, and you'll find that you might have determination inside you that you didn't know you had, and you might even have fun doing it.
Just in addition to Mr. Raymond's announcement about our spiritual forum tomorrow, as usual, we'd like to have students participate, and I usually go out and ask people, but if there's anybody out there who would like to participate in the service by reading in some way or other, and I don't ask you, please come and see me. I would just be heartbroken to think somebody is out here wanting to participate but hadn't been asked. So please talk to me if you want to participate in any way. The jazz concert is Friday night. You'll hear the jazz band play. You'll hear KDOC and Anne-Marie Carruthers do solo vocals with the jazz band. You'll hear the chamber choir do a couple of jazz tunes, actually one jazz tune, one bebop tune. And you'll hear Grant Somerville with his final ragtime performance of his York School career. That's Friday night in the chapel at 7:30. And related to that, reminder to our lacrosse players that tomorrow, Wednesday, and to all the jazz band, Wednesday at 2:50, there's a rehearsal for, I'm looking at you right there, all the jazz band, including the lacrosse players. And finally, we're in the process of auditioning for chamber choir for next year. If you would like to be considered for chamber choir, even if you have not been in choir so far, we will still consider you. Please come and talk to me. People have come into chamber choir who have not done the 1 year ahead of time of choir. Do talk to me. Thank you.
30 seconds each.
Costa Rica fall trip PowerPoint presentation and question and answer session. Who? Students interested in the trip and at least one parent or guardian.
Where? What?
Wednesday, May 4th at 7.
Where?
In Miss Key's room, room 26 in the science building.
Be there.
Deadline for Lit Mag cover art submissions will be extended to this Friday. We will reward you with copious amounts of your choice of baked goods, so please submit. Thank you.
Okay, so sophomores had their ice cream sale like 3 weeks ago, and only maybe a quarter of the people have paid back. So these people still need payment.
Colin, Annika, Liam, Gordy, Roth, Bryce, Tana, Natasha, Alex, Harvey, Nina, Cameron, Johnson, Andy, Keys, Cooper, Cody, Michael, Sohrayan, Lama, Sarah and Shirley, Monsef, Kobe, Alling, Krista, and Tana, and Jordan, Andrea, and Angeline.
Thank you so much for everyone who participated in the food sale yesterday.
We made over $300, so good job.
And for those of you who took IOUs, we want to donate the money by next week, so if you could get that money to us as soon as possible, that'd be great.
And for people who brought food, your containers are in the office.
And no Key Club meeting today, but we encourage you to participate. Okay, sure, Key Club meeting today.
Today we have another trustee member with us, Ms. Paulson back there. If you see her today, please welcome her. She's going to be with Sensei in World History next period, and just make her feel welcome.
Juniors who want to run for a class position, talk to me or Mr. Murray by the end of this week. And class election for us will be on G-Day. Okay, thanks.